We got some Kill Team news. Kill Team goes dark. Do you remember the cat?
I do. Chasing that fucking cat around. Fuck! Oh my god.
Cyber altered task units. In the old Space Hulk game, one of the missions was pick up the fucking cat, and it's just randomly moving around, going towards the Gene Stealers, nipping around corners, and you're like, come here! With your Terminators, trying to pick up that little fuck.
And especially like, you're like a space away from the cat. You've been like racing across the board because you've got to get to this fucking thing. Yeah. And then it's like, oh, hello. And just like drives between the legs of like 3 Gene Stealers who are all there just waiting to give you a fucking crumpet. Yeah. And you're just like, you motherfucker. Oh.
Yeah. Why, cat? To see if I could get my wife to play a game of Space Hulk, what I did was I bought a bunch of models that looked like the Marines from Aliens. Mm-hmm. So I had like Ripley and Alpone and all the rest of them. And she got really into it because it's not that complicated a game, right? If you haven't played many board games, I think you can get the hang of it pretty quickly.
No, it's one of the most board gamey Games Workshop games they've ever made.
And with I had the soundtrack on and like all the alien stuff in it, you know, because she loved that film, so it worked really well. And then for the cat, I had a little model of Newt, the little girl. And just having her, like, skittering around while you're just going, hold still!
Hey, Leslie, come and play!
That was really fun.
Yeah, that's the hassle-free miniatures.
Yes, that's where I got it from. Just stood there holding her teddy.
Yeah, the sad, like, one-legged doll or something. Yeah, really cool. Big fan.
So that's exciting. There's a leak, apparently, about what the deal with this is. Apparently, this is going to be... The next Kill Team set will be in a Space Hulk, hence the cat, and it'll be those new Kazakin against Gene Stealers, which is quite a cool setting. I like Space Hulks, I like Gene Stealers. I like
Kazakin are rad. Yeah, I like all of that. That's really cool.
So, this is cool news. I'm looking forward to it. Need more info, though. Need more info. Fuck's sake.
I just hope because what is the... There's currently, like, you can do a Tyranid kill team.
Yeah, there's the compendium has a list for everyone, but they're slowly replacing them with more interesting lists. So the Tyranid one is either, like, 6 Gene Stealers or... I can't remember now. I think you can have Gaunts and Warriors. I can't remember now. I've never played against them.
But, yeah, I'd pick 6 Gene Stealers and give this a go.
Yeah, I mean, they'll come with an upgrade sprue if the other box sets are anything to go by. So maybe you can go all Umgals. Umgals with the face tentacles.
They're fun. Feeder tentacles. The ones with the sliding talons. I never liked those Gene Stealers as well.
No, you want the claws. Claws are cooler. And those weird thinking hands they've got.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I like those. Oh, man, those hands are great.
I never really figured... I always assumed, like, the three-pronged bone ones were the rending claws.
Yeah, that...
But apparently the finger hands are the rending claws.
And those are just the grabbers. The grabbo.
Where is it? Like... This is bizarre. Like, it wasn't until the rules... Like, I don't know what edition it was when they clarified it. But... Like, oh yeah, I guess this will do. These hands at the back that are fingerier are more dangerous than the ones with the big talons on.
Can you get an old Gene Stealer with the big thick? Yeah, that guy. That guy's perfect.
Hold on. This guy. No, this guy. There he is. Yeah, these are not the dangerous ones. The fingery ones are the ones you don't want to get hit by.
Wacky.
That's wacky, right? Just bizarre choice.
So is that the same with go down to the Broodlord, the bottom right, just there? So his giant claws are not the dangerous one. His little,
his little vampire fingers,
the bad ones.
Yeah, apparently.
Seems dumb.
It is dumb. No, it is Warhammer.
Sure.
Classic Warhammer.
Okay. But yeah, man, I'd make a little Gene Stealer game. That sounds like a fun thing.
Oh, cool.
I met up with a friend of mine not that long ago, who I'd not seen in just fucking years. And he goes to a pub in Bristol every week where there are apparently loads of Kill Team people.
Oh, wow.
And they just play loads of Kill Team.
Cool.
And so I was like, oh, fuck it, mate. I might come along and...
Yeah, you should do that. It's great. I mean, I've only played maybe 5 or 6 games of the new Kill Team, but I really like it. I think it's cool.
Yeah, I'd be into like giving it a go. Yeah, fucking six Gene Stealer sounds very easy.
Yeah, it might be 8. I can't remember.
Oh, well, fuck it, I'm out.
It's just too many.
Too many. You had me, and now you lost me. But yeah, I like the sound of that. That's a new set. Very cool.
What else we got? Oh, yeah, they did this PDF.
Hey, Space Marines!
More Space Marines, right? So these are all the units that you might have converted for your old armies that aren't in the new book. So this is like a PDF with a million fucking stat sheets for everything, which is pretty cool. So no units left behind. Any characters that they're not going to continue, you can still use them.
Sure,
which is cool. The one thing that caught my eye, I'd never heard about this at all, but turns out Dark Angels had this thing. Where is it? Page 54. This guy, this Exindio Battle Autonomer, it's 350 points before you upgrade it for one model. And apparently it's like an old Dark Age of technology, Man of Iron, sentient Giga robot that has been shackled.
I've heard of these.
And it's like you only bring it out during the most dire circumstances.
Yeah.
The Emperor used them to conquer Earth, and then afterwards was like, we're not using these anymore.
These are bad.
These are too bad to use.
They no behave.
So he banned them, and the Dark Angels, being the first Legion, who helped with the unification of Terra, they were like, okay, we got rid of ours.
We'll put them in the bin.
Yeah. So they still have a couple left over in the basement that occasionally they whip out and just don't tell anyone. They just unleash the Giga fucking Terminator robots of doom.
Oh, that's cool. Have they ever made a model of one?
No, they haven't. So I'm going to convert this is just the perfect excuse for me to convert a ridiculous death robot, basically.
Yeah. Well, I guess using the base of
one of these guys.
Yeah.
Someone must have converted one, right?
Oh, I kind of like that guy with his brain.
Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, I don't really see any. These are all just the classic Mechanicum ones. You would have thought someone would have converted a cool fucking tentacle monster wired up with all sorts of crazy gubbins. They like this kind of business.
Yeah.
Well, I will.
Yeah, do it. That sounds like a really fun, centerpiece.
Yeah, I think it's going to be an awesome project.
Also, on this list, there's a... Go up to the contents.
Boop.
Because, what is it? In the I read this and it was people being very mad. Where, whatever, there's that plastic fucking thing where you can have a whirlwind on it or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know that thing that came out a year ago? The little fortress. They released it at the same time as the Space Marine Gatling thing.
Oh, the bunker, the drop pod bunker.
Yeah.
Right.
So, in the lore, Belisarius Call invented those very recently.
Oh shit! And now they just.
But now they put them into this, even though they weren't invented yet.
10,000 years too late.
10,000 years too early.
Yeah, that's fucking dumb.
What the heck? Bullshit.
Well, which is worse, right? Making up lore about how it's a new invention, which goes against 40k's kind of stagnation theme anyway, and then just putting them in Horus Heresy anyway, which is kind of lame. Or releasing them and then pretending they'd always existed all along. Both are pretty shit, but which one's better or worse at this point? Do you know what I mean?
I think them inventing it later, because Belisarius Call, he's meant to be a bit of a maverick.
Mm-hmm.
he like
Yeah.
is like
He makes like new stuff,
he makes some new things,
which is not allowed.
no sir. So
Let's have a look at the fluff behind it then. Does it like mention it? Does it just say, "Oh, originally thought to be brand new, but it's not"? Deployed from orbit, self-deploying armored turret systems, low gravity environments.
I think it was more in the more recent lore. It's supposed to have been recently fucking made by Belisarius.
So have they retconned
40K.
that?
Well,
Or is he? Maybe he's just like a fraud. He's like, look what I invented, and he's actually just dug up an old thing that we used to use all the time, but no one remembers it.
the coal bunker.
No, it's still called the Hammerfall bunker, but it turns out Krull's middle name is Hammerfall.
Yeah. No, it's bunker.
It's bunker.
Belisarius bunker. It was his like nickname. Because not everyone wants to say fucking Belisarius every time they call
Right, so they just call him Bunk.
Bunk. Yo, what's up, Bunk?
Yeah.
Was there a character in The Wire called Bunk?
Oh, probably.
Maybe. But yeah, that was just a funny bit of the lore not matching up.
Oh, it's so dumb.
Take
Come on.
that.
Come on, guys.
Take that.
Just remember your own lore.